Hi there, welcome to another episode of ABC Useful Tips. I'm really glad to meet you again, and in this video I'm very excited to show you how you can create group work or group discussion within Google Classroom itself. And in this pandemic period, right, and a lot of us are staying at home, sometimes teaching students at offline or in a long distance tutorial. What we can really hope for is that the students are able to still have collaborative learning. Okay, and this function will be facilitating that discussion between students. And let's take a look at some example. Maybe you can have one group, right, within that class. Okay, a few of them in one group, and they can discuss on one topic that you have assigned to them. All right, and in another group you can have the same topic. But within each group, they can have their short discussion before they can submit their work as a group. And this group discussion in Google Classroom can be done remotely, right? So this will help to facilitate group work and group submission. Okay, cool. And if you love this video and you would like to be notified of future video, please remember to click subscribe at the bottom. Remember to click the bell so you'll be the first to be notified. Alright, give us a comment how we can use this function, and we will dive right in. The step to creating group work or group discussion in Google Classroom is very simple. What we need to do next is to click on Class Work to start a new assignment. Okay, or in this case, I'm going to look into planning a group discussion where the group can actually type the answer directly into the stream. Right, so I will use type create and use a question format. Okay, the discussion within the assignment itself in the Google Classroom. Alright, so this one is called group discussion, and okay, I gave a title to this, synonyms. Alright, and in this case I want to make it simple. Alright, okay, and consistent. I want it to be for group 1. Alright, in this case group 1 will have its own discussion. Right. So what happened is that I'm going to type all the instructions here. The answer is supposed to be inside the answer box that is given in this particular stream. So I've already prepared an instruction where the students supposed to discuss in this group. And if we are face to face, they can discuss face to face with distance away. Alright. If not, they can actually discuss for safe distances. Alright. They can discuss within the class command within this group. Okay. I'm going to allocate only this stream to this group of students. Right, that is the function is provided by the Google Classroom. I'm going to show you later how to do that. Okay, so the instruction will be they are supposed to set up 5 sets of certain theme according to your lesson. For mine here is 5 sets of synonyms with 2 words of each set, and they're supposed to come up with a sentence for each set. Alright, and the answer is supposed to type directly in the answer box and before they hand in. Right, so in this case, it's a very simple work for group discussion. So now, the next thing to do is to allocate them some marks. Okay, just to make it interesting, I'm going to allocate 5 sets, therefore 10 marks in total, 2 marks for each one. Okay, and I'm going to set a title to this. Okay, in this case, I'm going to put this as group work. All right. Group work, in that sense, it will be easier for me to find all group works in the future. Okay, since that's the topic. And then you will, here, this is the point where you will allocate the student to this group itself, and this is the place. Yeah, if you don't click anything, it will always be allocated to all the students within the class. So in this case, I'm going to allocate to only particular students, okay, for that group. So I will first click all students away, so none of the students are allocated. I will just click those students that I want to allocate within this group, and only these 2 students will be receiving this particular work. Alright, and later I'm going to give another work for group 2 to the other group of students. Okay, so everything is done. I will just click ask. Okay, 2 students, and then click ask. Alright. Okay, now the stream has been created for this group discussion. Right down here on the top. Okay, so I click in just to double confirm 2 students here in the group 1, and they are the correct students, and the question are they correct. If not, you can just click 3 dots here and edit. Alright, everything is correct so far to be handed in after they have typed answers into the answer box. So this is where the class comments is about. Alright, they're supposed to type here anything that they discuss. Alright, and you can also be involved in their discussion. Alright, as a teacher. Cool, so now I'm going to show you how we can allocate the same work for the other group of students. Alright, very simple. So you just have to go to class work, alright, and click create here, plus sign, create, and reuse post. Click on reuse post. You don't need to type everything over again for just now that work. Alright, and this particular class is this one, this current class that I'm in. Alright, and then you see this group discussion, synonyms, group 1, the one that I've just created. Click on it, and then at the bottom, this reuse word will turn blue. Alright, and click on this box, reuse. You can actually make changes to and customize this according to the need, okay, for your reuse. Alright, so in this case, everything is the same. Group 2 is supposed to do the same thing. Alright, however, I will need to change their name to group 2. Instructions are the same. Alright, and is everything else correct with the group work as a topic, and then marks 10. And this time around, it's not all students, because every time you create a new work, remember, you will actually have been automatically allocating to all students, so you need to change that. Okay, and click all students, so no students being clicked. Just choose those that you want for this group 2. Okay, in this case, I want the other 2 students in my class. Alright, in this demo class. Therefore, I'm going to double confirm. Okay, I click it away, 2 students. Alright, and everything is correct. Okay, one thing to note, you also need to click on this to make sure that it's clicked. Students can reply to each other. Alright, so even if they have a private command within them, they can actually, sometimes they accidentally may just use the private command. They can actually reply and see each other. Okay, and you may also want to click students can edit their answer. So let's say, for example, they click submit their answer and you read through and you want to discuss with this particular group to improve on the answer, they can change their answer accordingly. Okay, so you can click this, students can edit answer. So once everything is done, click answers. So now I have 2 streams with the same discussion or the same work group discussion synonyms, and one of them, the latest one, is actually for group 2. Okay, and I want to just double confirm students are the other 2 students allocated. Alright, instructions are all the same, 10 marks still, 10 points still. Cool. Alright, so in this case, you will have group discussion created for the students that you need in each group. Alright, and they submit their own answers as a group. Alright, now I'm in the classroom panel of this particular student called ABC Useful Tip, who is in group 1 here. Alright, so you can see that for this student who is in group 1, he or she will only have group 1's stream, the group 1 work allocated to the person. Alright, so click on that. Alright, the student will only see his group 1 instructions. Alright, and then they are supposed to type in class command, which is here, all the discussion they want. Alright, okay, so let's say, for example, I suggest is maybe pick, okay, and submit. Alright, so in this case, click. The other student will be able to see and comment from there. So now as a teacher, I can go into their stream. Alright, and this is group 1 stream. After I refresh the group 1 class stream, I will be able to see their class comment here by ABC student, and I can reply. Good example. Okay, that's it. Alright, and now the student can also see your comment. Right now I have a split screen with the teacher's view here and another student's view in group 2. Right, so in this case, the student, if they were to click, they only have one group discussion here, and they click into it. Alright, they will show that he or she is in group 2. Okay, and the instructions are there. They're supposed to type the answer here after the discussion in class command. Alright, so the class command will be here, add class command here. Of course, in a full screen, they will have just now similar view, okay, the class command right at the bottom of the instruction. Cool. Alright, so in this case they just have to click on the class command and type, okay, suggestion. Okay, and they can submit. Alright, similarly the teacher will be able to see. Alright, yep. And for finishing discussion, they will key in their answer under their answer scheme. Okay, set 1. Okay, and they type in their answer, and once they have finished all 5, they can hand in. Alright, and the teacher will be able to see. Alright, and I hope you love this video and you will like to be first to be notified of future video. Okay, please click subscribe at the bottom or click on this round button here. Alright, and please give us some comment on how you can actually use this after you use it or before you use it. Okay, what else do you want to learn? Alright, and then remember to click the bell so that you'll be first to be notified. I hope to see you again. Take care.